Kids and cadets, welcome back to Tommy Time. Happy Sunday. Hopefully you're having a good day. Took yesterday off. I went to Lakeland, Florida to visit with family. Friday I had breakfast with Uncle Brad and my brother Andy. Then took the afternoon off, so I got to get in the swing of things here. Sunday, so the neighborhood scrapper showed up. He probably swung by yesterday and I was gone. He doesn't call, he just looks for me in the front yard. So he had this Honda powered GX 160. He had this Honda XR 2500 stacked up, and then he had a Murray, an old square nose, probably from the 90s. It had a 14 horse Briggs on it. No deck. So he said, "Are you interested?" I said, "No deck." And he said, "Oh, it's back here." And so it was up at the front of the trailer. I glanced up there and it looked solid, but missing one spindle and blade. It had one blade and spindle attached. 3 flat tires. One of the rear tires already had a worm in it. So I says, "No, it's going to be too much work." So then he said, "Well, what about the pressure washers?" So I said, "Yeah, I'll take those." He said, "This one ran," and I didn't quite understand him on this one. He said something about it in a flat tire. So I got to looking at it, hooked up water to it. Couldn't get any water out of the wand. So I took that off. Still no water. So I was messing with this thing and then come over to pull it, and it's locked up. So when I was messing with this, he pulled back up and said, "Hey, I just found a blower." I says, do you want me to fix it for you?" He says, "No, I'm going to sell it, but I have this Stihl, which is mine. I want you to work on that for me." He says, "All I want is a new filter. I brought a chain for you. I want the chain replaced and change the spark plug." So I grilled him on this. I said, "When's the last time it ran?" He says, "Yeah, it runs. It's got good fuel in it. I just want a new chain, plug, and air filter." So I got to mess with this MS193T-Z. Check the bulb. Bulb is good on it. So I've messed with one of these Shindaiwas before. I think I have one actually. And the Chinese copycats I bought are the exact replica of these Shindaiwas. The way they're set up, plastics, everything, they copied this design. I got about 10 of those Chinese units in stock for this season. I'm going to try to sell them. What's this? 2000. Trying to see what the date code is. EB240E. Not sure of the date code. I'd have to figure it out. I was looking at the EVAP sticker. Okay, so the bulb is shot. I'm going to degrease it. Bunch of dog hair, sand. So I pulled it over. It felt like it had compression. So I said 20 on this. That's going to be repair for him. So he unloaded these. I said I'd give you 20 each. But I didn't realize this one was locked up. I thought it was just a flat tire, but he did say something about something over here, and I didn't catch that. So he did know it was locked up, but this one should run. So let's switch our attention to this Honda powered machine. So it's got the side shaft, everything's enclosed to make it pretty. The model XR 2500, date code looks like 03, third month 1903, 19th day 2003. The other thing I noticed, it's got a fuel pump, vacuum operated, because the tank's sitting here lower than the carb, kind of an odd setup. So let's try this. So after I got stung on the Dewalt, I went over here and pulled this, and it does pull. I did check the oil. It's got oil. So I'm just going to go ahead and gas it and see what happens. It's been sitting a while, so we may have carb work. I see cobwebs all through there. So while this was going on, the scrapper that delivers said he's coming by with a machine that's in parts. So I'm going to see what he has to offer. Southwest Airlines coming to beautiful Southwest Florida. So I haven't been feeling 100% last few days. So I gotta try to get back in the swing of things. I kind of didn't exert myself and go crazy with repairs. I took advantage of my downtime. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Choke is out all the way. It's on. This happens to be 2007 on the engine, but down here it says 03. Engine's been changed. Not sure. So with the fuel pump setup, this is just going to be pull and go. It's going to start pumping on its own when vacuum's created, when I start the 4-cycle process. Oh, I got to put some water on the pump. So let me do that. Disconnect from the Dewalt 3000 PSI. So that engine on the Dewalt is probably good. The side shaft pump is probably locked up, but I did look at the sight glass on the side of the pump and it shows oil. Okay, let me put this to on. Okay, a little bit of water came out of here. Let me hook up the hose that came with this thing. Grab the wand. So nothing's coming out of this one either. Throw a tip on here. Planes are coming in left and right. Who is it now? Is it Frontier? No, it's a Legion. Oh, well, no wonder this isn't going to work. It's full of dirt gobbers. They made a nest there. Let me try another tip. This machine's been sitting a long time. Nothing. So something's jammed up here. I don't have any water flow. Hopefully there's enough moisture in the pump now to lubricate it, but I wanted water flow through the wand. Let me just go ahead and pull on it. Let me move you to the side. Kind of a funny first pull, like it's been sitting. Take the choke off, try it. Okay, so we're dead in the water. So the 40 bucks was resting on this to start. Oh, it's sitting. It looks like there's been some cockroaches eating up the paper. Okay, I'm gonna goose it. Let's just see if it kicks off. So this isn't turning out too good. Hopefully the scrapper that delivers has a better machine, but he said it's in parts, so that's not a good proposition. My Sunday isn't turning out exceptionally well. Okay, that was quite a bit. Yeah, this thing's been in a garage. Cobwebs all over it. Tires are flat. Still has the anti-theft sticker magnet thingy on it. Okay. Oh, it looks like it's pouring gas out of the carb, so maybe stuck float bowl. I kicked all the gas back into the intake, and then it started dripping down there. I could see some dripping. So probably a crappy carburetor, stuck float valve in the open position. It's just pouring out of here. So it is pumping fuel. And it's wet right there, so I got to do some carb work. This one didn't turn out good. You can smell that gas. Okay. That's all I got for you. So that's kind of too bad. On this Honda powered washer, 2,500 psi with 2 gallon a minute. The Dewalt is 3,000 psi, 2.5 gallon a minute. So I'll mark this one carb work, and the other one potential pump failure. What I can do is separate the pump from the engine with those 4 bolts, and if the engine turns over, this is going to be locked up. And I'd have to look and see what model this is and whether it'd be worth it buying a pump. If the pump is $150 and I spent 20 on it, I'm at 170, and what's this thing going to be worth? I wouldn't be able to get my money back out of it. Okay, you guys, so I think the best thing I got so far is this for 20. I think that's going to be my lucky machine. Doesn't look terribly beat up, just dirty. It's got some use, but not bad. And I've been through the other one like this. Yeah, there's something down there. I can see it. There's fuel in it. No, it stinks. Oh boy, it stinks. That's putrid shellac fuel. So, and I have the primer bulbs in stock. Somebody's been in here. Two out of the 4 are missing. Still got the carburetor, probably in the inspector's number 24 on it. So I'm going to clean this up now and let the sun dry it out. Wait patiently for the scrapper that delivers, see what he brings, and I'll probably throw that one at you tomorrow. If it's worth doing a video on, I'll show you what he has for me Monday morning. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. I appreciate you coming out. Just a little update from Tommy Time. If you have not liked and subscribed, please do that. I appreciate it. I appreciate all my long-time viewers. Enjoy your day. Tip your waitress and wait staff. Adios, amigos.